Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island EP Joe Lessard Talks Season 9 and the Reality of Treasure. Season 9 of History's Curse of Oak Island is back and bigger than ever, with Gary Drayton formulating specific dances for precious metals, and the Laginas and Craig Tester bringing in even more experts as the testing ramps up, and is more refined and targeted. This season, the treasure is already at the forefront of everyone's mind as the latest scientists analyzed the latest money pit cores from drilling and found silver and gold. And yes, Gary Drayton will dance. Executive producer Joe Lessard has the best job. He gets to hang with his erstwhile treasure hunters turned archaeological enthusiasts up in the swamp as they keep peeling back layers of evidence of human visitations and influence, one older than the next. Where will all this Curse of Oak Island fun and games actually come to an end? According to Lessard, not until the treasure is found. In this season's premiere, Rick Lagina said, "Every little piece of data seems to be aligning. So will we all be Bobby dazzled, or is this just reality TV hype?" So far, the empirical data suggests the former. Last season, the seismic testing pointed to evidence of a sunken ship buried in the triangle-shaped swamp. And with the cooperation of Tom Nolan, the son of the late Fred Nolan, Team Lagina has even more fire in their bellies to keep digging up the cold Canadian muck. Today, monsters and critics spoke to Lessard at length and got the details, spoiler-free of course, to geek you up for Season 9 on history. Joe Lessard. Well, the answer to the second question is always. The first question is what sets this season aside from the rest. I think that every season always leaves us with something suggesting that any of the theories about what happened on Oak Island could be true. I think what sets this season apart is that finally, empirically, that science says there is treasure on Oak Island, and these guys are equipped more than ever to find it. Joe Lessard. Well, as a producer and especially on the series, my job is to have my crew in place and record what happens. One of the elements that Kevin Burns, my late boss and great friend and mentor, always knew about this show was that it was always going to be a great story to follow because he just believed a treasure or no treasure, Marty, Rick, and Craig and the team's story was going to be a fascinating odyssey. And he was absolutely correct. So as a producer, I don't so much insert my personal creative take on how we navigate this. How do we navigate that? It's really what these guys' process reveals, and we just follow it. The Nova Scotia government has taken more interest, and the audience will see what that entails as the season unfolds. But really, it's just a significant validation. These guys have proven the Oak Island mystery is as serious and as real as anyone ever imagined or hoped. Joe Lessard. Well, Kevin was Prometheus's entertainment for me. Prometheus was a derivative for Prometheus, who was a titan that gave man fire. And that's what Kevin was to storytelling. He knew how to light the fuse. He knew how to blow it up, and he knew what it took to make a great hit, and finding the balanced story through Rick and Marty Lagina's point of view was his perfect brainchild that he could not have written any better. We have done a short segment on Oak Island and the very first 2-hour special with the season of Ancient Aliens that we had done. As the sun dips below the horizon of Oak Island, casting long shadows over the dense foliage and the eerie, quiet shores, the air buzzes with a blend of anticipation and mystery. For centuries, this small island off the coast of Nova Scotia has been the epicenter of treasure hunting lore, a place where history, myth, and adventure collide. And for 8 seasons, The Curse of Oak Island has captured this drama, drawing viewers into the relentless quest for a treasure buried deep within the island's labyrinthine traps and tunnels. With the arrival of Season 9, the stakes have never been higher. As Joe Lessard, one of the key players in this ongoing saga, reveals, the journey is as much about unraveling the island's enigmatic past as it is about discovering gold or jewels. What keeps us going isn't just the idea of treasure, says Lessard, his voice tinged with both determination and reverence. It's the mystery of the island itself. Every season, we uncover more pieces of the puzzle, and each one brings us closer to understanding what Oak Island truly is. Lessard, a seasoned treasure hunter and researcher, is no stranger to the island's secrets. Having spent years combing through historical documents, analyzing ancient maps and delving into the folklore surrounding Oak Island. He brings a wealth of knowledge and a healthy dose of skepticism to the team. But even he admits that Oak Island is unlike any other treasure hunt he's experienced. There's a feeling you get on the island, he explains. It's as if the island itself is alive, constantly shifting and evolving, hiding its secrets just out of reach. Season 9 of The Curse of Oak Island promises to be a turning point in the series. After years of digging, drilling, and exploring, the team is now equipped with more advanced technology and a clearer understanding of the island's complex geology and history. This season, we're bringing everything we've learned together, says Lessard. We've got cutting-edge technology that allows us to see beneath the surface like never before, and we're narrowing down the most promising sites. But with new discoveries come new challenges. The island's infamous curse, the legend that 7 men must die before the treasure is found, looms large over the team's efforts. While no one on the team is particularly superstitious, the history of accidents and tragedies on Oak Island cannot be ignored. The curse is always in the back of our minds, Lessard admits. We've seen how dangerous this search can be. The island doesn't give up its secrets easily. Despite the dangers, the team remains undeterred. Each member brings a unique set of skills and expertise, from engineering and archaeology to historical research and metal detection. And while the allure of treasure drives much of the team's efforts, Lessard emphasizes that the search is also about honoring the island's history and those who came before them. We're standing on the shoulders of giants, he says, referencing the many explorers and treasure hunters who have attempted to solve the Oak Island mystery over the centuries. It's our responsibility to continue their work with the same passion and respect. One of the most intriguing aspects of Season 9 is the focus on the so-called Money Pit, a deep shaft that has been the centerpiece of the Oak Island mystery since the late 18th century. Over the years, countless expeditions have attempted to reach the bottom of the pit, only to be thwarted by flooding, collapses, and other unforeseen obstacles. But Lessard believes that the team is closer than ever to solving the riddle of the Money Pit. We've made some incredible discoveries this season, he teases. I can't say too much, but let's just say that we found evidence that suggests we're on the right track. As Season 9 unfolds, viewers will also get a closer look at the personal journeys of the team members, including Lessard. For many of them, the search for treasure has become more than just a job, it's a deeply personal quest. You can't spend this much time on Oak Island and not be affected by it. Lessard reflects. The island gets under your skin, it becomes a part of you. But what drives someone to dedicate their life to a seemingly impossible quest? For Lessard, the answer lies in the thrill of discovery and the possibility of uncovering something truly extraordinary. Every day on the island brings something new, he says. Whether it's a piece of pottery from centuries ago or a strange anomaly in the ground, there's always something that keeps us pushing forward. Yet despite the advancements in technology and the progress made, the treasure of Oak Island remains elusive. Some have speculated that there may be no treasure at all, that the true wealth of Oak Island lies in its history, its mysteries, and the stories that have been passed down through generations.